So the Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon event went perfectly, depending on whose point of view you're looking at. If you're a consumer, if you're the player, it went the complete opposite way. It was a complete disaster. But for the Pokemon Company, it was a 100% success. In this video, I'm going to show you why that was. Well, not show you, but I'm going to tell you why that was. So to begin, I was extremely fortunate to probably pick up the last two cards in my local game shop. I don't know if it was the last two in the country or whatever, but I got extremely lucky. I called up EB Games and they were completely out. I called up Zing and they had 10 available somehow. This was a day after. So I said, please put 2 aside for me. And I'm driving there right now. So I did that. I picked them up. Like, I was walking my dog at the time. And I literally sprinted home, like 3 blocks, got in the car and just got there as soon as I could. I was completely shocked that they still had any. I resounded myself to missing out on this. So I'm claiming this for the first time, and I'm just gonna stop talking while I enter the code because I can't do 2 things at once apparently. 5. This is a one-time code, so you could try the code and it won't work. And well, I'm playing Scarlet at the moment, so this should be for Koraidon. Oh no, actually the other way around. I'm playing Violet, so this should be. I'm playing Violet, so this should be for Koraidon. Anyway, D8Q. Did I enter this correct? Oh, there we go. So this is the first time I'm seeing it. This is a legit one, so we can go through the stats and everything of it. And I'm not doing this to show off or anything. I'm completely on your side because I thought that I was out. I didn't think I had any chance of getting it, even though I was like checking EB Games website every single day leading up to it. I'm like, they still haven't posted anything on social media. Do they even have the cards? Alright, so it's level 100 in a Beast Ball in Shiny. It's a fighting Terror type in English. Well, that's probably because that's my game, but I wonder if it's different on if it follows your region or your language. Its ability is just the standard one that Koraidon normally has. So it's adamant nature mark. It's got a classic ribbon. Or Pokemon fan. It's a kick in the teeth. Because if you missed out, apparently you're not a Pokemon fan. Collision Course, Close Combat, Flare Blitz, and Giga Impact. So probably need to change those moves around. See if there's any other moves it's got. Outrage, Drain Punch. Oh, it's okay. It's got a decent move set to use Screech. Okay, so you can set this up for raids. Shouldn't have any. Yeah, there's no EVs trained. So that's Koraidon, and with the power of editing I will redeem the next one. Okay, I'm in Scarlet now, and let's claim it. So this one should be Miraidon. This was my more preferred Pokemon. So yeah, you were wondering why I would say that this was a success, and that's because any publicity, oops, that's a typo, any publicity is good publicity, and that's exactly why they did it like this. They manufactured it to be scarce. There's no reason why you had to be. Everyone could have received this. They literally proved it. and it's still currently active. You can still collect all 4 legendary shiny Pokemon right now until I think the end of the month, so September 30th. So there's no reason why they couldn't have just added these 2 Pokemon in that same fashion. But they did this on purpose. This was 100% intentional, and it was a success. And I do not like saying that, and me creating this video is proof that they got away with it, because this video should not exist, and I've also made a typo in this. 5068 C okay, let's try that. Oops, okay, no, that's still a typo. 68 C5 F7 6S4 R1 XF. Okay, have I missed out? U50 68 CF 76 S4. Okay, well, that's okay, maybe I got one. Maybe I should have tried this first in case this code didn't work, because much would have preferred Miraidon. Did I just completely stuff myself up and only get the one? 0, 0, 6, 8 C 5 F 7 6 S 4 R 1 X F. There we go, just a typo. Okay, so let's have a look at what this Pokemon is. I'm assuming it's going to be a shiny in a Beast Ball level 100. I reckon the black of Koraidon looks way better than the silver. So I think Koraidon looks way better as a shiny. And I think maybe even the standard form looks better of Miraidon. Alright, let's have a look. Oh god. Where am I going to find it in my boxes? Okay, I got a Miraidon in what's that? I kind of forgot the name of the ball. Okay, let's just look for him. Where are you? What's going on here? Breakfast. That's Miraidon. Okay, there we go. First box. Okay. So we've got the opposite. We've got Modest. It's a classic ribbon as well. Miraidon, the Pokemon fan. Electro Drift, Thunder, Overheat, Hyper Beam. Those moves need a change for sure. Alright, we've got a good set of moves. So we can sort that out. I would not keep the move that it's got at the moment, because it's not very good. And there we go. So we've only got five good EVs. Oh, that actually doesn't even matter. Actually, I didn't check the EVs before, so I don't know if Koraidon is going to be the same. But yeah, so that's the Pokemon. And let's move him into the box and show what it looks like in game. There he is. I could probably drop a picnic. And we can see them both together next to each other. Oh, no, I can't. Anyway, so let's get into why this is a disaster and why this was a success. So if you're in one of the lucky countries that were able to receive these codes, and you were lucky enough to get one of the codes, you got no problem. But if you were in one of the many countries that didn't get any access to it, then you just completely miss out. And then you get onto Facebook, you get onto Twitter, you start complaining that, hey, why it's unfair that I can't get it. So then the people that tried to go and get them, they're told that they've sold out. So then you get on Facebook and then you start complaining. And then another person gets on Facebook saying, hey, I have a friend that works at EB Games and I got 10 cards. And then more people talk about it. And then people start complaining. And then because there's no one that was able to get it, then they gen the Pokemon. So then everyone is getting them illegitimately. Every single content creator is creating content to say that this was an absolute disaster. But every single time that someone talks about it, this is doing exactly what the Pokemon Company intended. They wanted you to talk about it. They wanted to create the artificial scarcity, the FOMO. They wanted people get into the shop and buying their trading card game. This was released at the exact same time. They shipped the cards together with the trading cards. They would have gotten the company that made the trading cards print these and send them. So it didn't cost anything extra to ship them because they just chucked them in the same shipments. They will go into the same stores that were getting the new trading cards. They were, how much did they print? Like 500,000 of these codes? What did that cost them? $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000? Let's say $50,000. And surely it's not even going to cost $50,000 for 1 million cards. It's probably cost them closer to 10,000. Let's be real. They've got the connections to, and they've got the contracts in place to print, and they would have gotten it at a cheap cost. I don't know how the code generation works, but look, I still think that maximum they spent $50,000 on this marketing exercise, and this was all done by design. So this is predatory, and we shouldn't accept it as consumers. We need to, stand up and say, hey, this is not acceptable. You did this on purpose. And now the Pokemon Company have two ways of dealing with this. They release a mystery gift that anyone can claim, and then it's like, oh, Pokemon Company did the right thing after all. Well, however, they got all of the publicity to begin with, and they've got all the hype around it. So maybe this was done on purpose. I reckon that if they do release it as a mystery gift at some event or some another raid event, then it looks like the Pokemon Company is good after all, where this was not. This is people's emotions that they're dealing with. People are actually buying the cards for $50. They're on eBay. So the people that work at the EB Games, they just pocket all the cards, leave work for the day, put them all on Facebook Marketplace or put them on eBay. They sell them. They make a profit. All of the people that are actually fans missed out. All of the people that went to go in and buy the trading cards were given one of these codes, and they don't even care about it because they were just there to buy the cards anyway and then sell them at a scalping price. So the Pokemon Company is encouraging this, and it's not acceptable. I think other content creators have mentioned to go and create a support ticket on the Nintendo or Pokemon website, and go ahead and do that. After this video, I'm gonna go do the same thing, because even though I was lucky enough to pick them up for myself, the lengths I had to go through, the stress that I wasn't going to get them. Like, I only got them just out of sheer luck, and because I'm a millennial and I'm not afraid of making a phone call and asking if they've got any. So just let me know in the comments, did you miss out? Say what country you're from, and then they didn't give you any. Tell me how many EB games, how many game stops you went to. If you in Australia, if you went to any zings, if you got lucky like I did. If someone was lucky enough to share a code online, just let me know in the comments. And I think at maximum they released 500,000 of these codes for no reason, because what are the game sales for Pokemon? That's in the millions. So they created a false scarcity for no reason, and we shouldn't accept it. So that was my thoughts on the matter. For the Pokemon Company, this was a huge success. People are talking about it. People are advertising their product free, for free. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of, I'm trying to get the word out there to be like, this is why this is happening, but I'm also providing them with the free advertising that they wanted out of this whole situation. So if you like this kind of content, if you like authentic and critical talk about these kind of topics, make sure you subscribe. I will be doing a playthrough of Legends EA when that releases, so you can stick around and see how I go through that game without knowing any spoilers. So I've kept away of pretty much everything, so I don't know almost anything about that game. Yeah, so hit that sub button and make sure you comment. Make sure you let the Pokemon Company know you need this video to be commented on, and everyone who's missed out to say this is bullshit, this is not fair, and say that you're quitting Pokemon or whatever the reason is. Let me know in the comments, because this isn't fair. Like, I think they only released it to like less than 10 countries, and then there's hundreds of countries, and Pokemon's a global thing, so it's just not fair. So even though I was extremely lucky to pick up a couple, I'm in the exact same position that you are, whereas I'm just as angry, because I was angry at the whole point, knowing that I missed out. So I went through the exact same emotions as everyone else, and I still am just as angry. So right now I'm going to go and log a support ticket to let them know that they shouldn't get away with what they're doing. And thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.